What up, Sampy? How are you? First one in here. I just went live. I just got set up. Yeah, 3 minutes. I just got my rod set up. I've been fishing all day, but different species. Went to the pier. I started off this morning here on the dock for the high tide. Caught 3 or 4 flounders, some spots, some sea bass. Went to the pier, got a bluefish. I've got a bunch of menhaden. So we got the cut bait. I'm guessing here. I'd say between 75 and 80 pound Atlantic sharp nose. I don't know. That bonnet head was pushing 60 too. I can't weigh them. I can just tell how heavy they are in the net. I'm not putting my grips on them. They're so freaking mean, dude. I hooked one my first night that ended up spoiling me. Like literally spooled 300 yards of braid. Uh, and then once he broke it, I heard him out there jumping. It was huge. I I don't know how big, but it was huge. I couldn't even stop him. So now I'm running 80 pound braid and 200 pound wire leader. The tide's coming in, so I don't know what's going to happen. Heck yeah, Mike. I've, I'll be fishing for 5 days straight, and then I got probably 4 videos to start editing. So I'll probably take another week off just to edit. I'll be putting out a catch and cook with some sea bass, some whiting, and some stone crab claws. That'll be a good one. Then I'll be putting out a video with how many species of fish can I catch on shrimp, and I'll be putting out a couple shark fishing videos. Oh, the tournament? That's what's up. I'll be back Saturday night. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, I'll be back Saturday night, but I guarantee you the wife will want to spend time together. I'll take another short break from fishing, but I was only working all that overtime to make sure I had a lot of money for the beach. But I'm going to cut back on the overtime and get back to catfishing now that it's getting fall. It's my favorite time. We won it 3 weeks. Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. 38 pounder is a good fish. I'm not expecting much of a bite until we hit high tide, which we're probably an hour away. And then once it starts going out, that's when those fish have been firing up. I say that, but I could get a crazy hellacious run and hook something too. We had a king tide this morning. That was crazy. I caught so many freaking fish. It's a nice change of pace from going from catfishing to multi-species fishing, where I can just hang out and throw some shrimp around, catch a fish every other cast. 38, 22, 18. That's a good night. Good job, man. I mean, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. I wasn't saying that you don't know how to fish. I was just calling you old and blind. Where are they at on their honeymoon? I haven't fished Lauderdale since last month, but it was trash. I think that's a winter spot, dude. I really do. It's the deepest water around that creek area. I don't know though. I'll put some more time in this year. I've 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 got a few different spots I want to try out for the winter bite. I've already got my fall pattern figured out, but that winter bite, I was just kind of chasing it last year. I done good. What's up, Cindy? Out here trying to catch some redfish, aka hammerhead sharks. It's been a good day. I probably caught 100 fish today. I just got set up for the sit and wait bite, but it's been a really good day to fish. I've caught a bunch of flounder, a bunch of spots, a crap load of grunts. I caught some crabs, not those crabs, but the eating crabs. Yeah, it's been fun. I filmed the majority of the day, and I got some awesome drone footage of the sunset here. Right now, we got out 3 pieces of cut bluefish. The bluefish remind me of skipjack because they're really bloody. I caught it at the pier when I went there to hang out with some people that I've known for 15 years that were fishing there. Where are you going, Randy? Oh, yeah, probably bedtime. Don't forget to take your pills. Hopefully, it's a good night. That first night down here was freaking epic. That second night wasn't bad either. Beach life for one more night. I'm coming back Saturday. I've got some really good content for y'all though. I've got probably 5 hours of footage so far, like of like fish catching footage. Anthony J all day, baby. Let's peep the fit. Look at this. So these bugs are so bad down here. So bad. It's 80 something degrees with a humidity of go F yourself. But I'm in fucking pants, long sleeve shirt, throw the hood on, no more bugs. Yeah, it's the same spot. It's a different tide. This is the house I'm staying at down here. If you ever want to get on some good fishing, holler at me and I'll tell you this at or I'll tell you how to book this place. But It's probably the best fishing that I've ever had. And I'm talking every species of fish. Oh, yeah, it's right in the backyard. Thank you, John. Yeah, I traveled out to the pier today, but I focused a lot on this spot. You know, like I didn't want to leave here because I was already staying here, and it's a really good fishery. I'm definitely impressed. Definitely got the money's worth out of this one. Plus, this is my first vacation in 8 years. Oh, it's absolutely worth it. If you were talking to me. Hello, Mom. Everybody, Sarah's my mom. She's going to watch us fish. This trip it's so crazy. It was fully funded by that one video that went stupid viral. I had a video get 130,000 views, and it was like a 20-minute video. So it popped like crazy, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest this money and go make more content. I did stay. I was going to go home because I was getting lonely, but I woke up Tuesday and I told myself, like, I was I was putting so much into this, you know, got to get video, got to get video. And I finally stepped back. I was like, dude, you're on vacation. You know, you ain't at work. You're actually on vacation. Enjoy it. So, man, I've been going around the town, eating at the restaurants, going to the pier, driving around, seeing stuff, and that changed my whole attitude. I came down here on one mission, and it was get fishing videos. But then I stepped back and kind of started to chill out, man. I'm having a blast now. Exactly. Well, it was just bad because like I came down here alone, and I ain't been alone like for this long ever. It was kind of hard to get used to it. Yeah, I finally figured that out 3 days in. Just got to chill out and have some fun. Whatever happens, happens. I've already caught enough fish to make the trip worth it. I can't wait for y'all to see that drone footage of the sunset here today. It was crazy, purple, pink, all kind of crazy colors. I flew it over the marsh with the back river and all the creeks dumping in. It was it was pretty good. I'll try to film the sunrise too in the morning. I gotta charge the drone when I get off here and go in later. The thing only has like 30 minutes of flying time. Yeah, right? Yep, just gotta keep it fun, man. Relaxing and enjoy the good time. When I booked the place, I was hoping that Mark would be able to come with me and actually film some content, but he ended up starting that new job and didn't really work out. We're down here. We're making it happen. We're fishing. Leave y'all here for a minute. I gotta check my crab traps. I know I got one stone crab, and I've caught. This will be the fourth keeper stone crab. No, the fifth keeper stone crab and one keeper blue crab. No new crabs. But if anybody wants a pet hermit crab, let me know, because I've caught about 40 in the crab traps. They all range from a nickel to a tennis ball. I was able to film 3 dolphins at the end of the dock coming up 2 or 3 times. That was pretty cool this morning. They were close too. They were probably 10 feet away. I'll try to get them with the drone tomorrow. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I'm going to try to put on a piece of shrimp on a little rod and try to get a live bait. got bit. We'll step right here and try it. That current is so strong. It's like you're fishing below the dam with like 4 generators running. It is stupid. All right, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, I'm going to catch something, but the tide needs to change first. Once it changes, we'll start getting bit. I just went live a little early. I got one, guys. Got one on the shrimp. Got an oyster shell. Got an oyster shell. I've been noticing. Here, let's try to get y'all some light. I'm having to peel the shell off these shrimp, or those fish don't want to hit it. All right, I'm gonna leave the shrimp rod out. Just loosen the drag on it. That current's ripping too hard to really fish it. Put the shrimp back up. I'll show y'all the bait. So, yesterday, I heard some bait fish jumping, so I threw the cast net. These are like our gizzard shad back home. These are called menhaden or pogie, but they remind you a lot of the gizzard shad. We're about there. We're getting a high tide. It's crazy. There's an 8-foot tide swing here. I'll try to catch up on chat. Oh, ain't nobody saying nothing. I didn't use all the bait, Mom. I just showed it to y'all, obviously. I'm going to load the crab traps with it tonight. And I got probably 20 more that I'll cut up and use tomorrow. Let's keep on scrolling. Oh, just Mason. When I hook one of these sharks, it ain't like no catfish. So what's weird is they'll take off screaming. I'll set the hook and they'll pull drag for 20 seconds. And then you're reeling in at dead weight until you get it to the dock. Then they take off again. And then once they get that other takeoff done, you just reel them right up in the current and try to net them. But every one I've caught, as soon as they get to the dock, they take off running again. I didn't get pics of the beach. The fish that I was showing on camera is called a menhaden or a manhaden. It's a bait fish that run in schools. It looks like they're filter feeders, but I don't know. I'm using prime bait right now. I cut up a whole bluefish, caught it at the pier. I didn't take pictures of the pier either. I've seen it so many times. I got pictures of the sunset today. I'll try to get you pictures of the lighthouse tomorrow. I wasn't aware, but there's two lighthouses here. There's that big one, then there's also one at North Beach that's out in the water. I got you. All right, hold on. Give me a second and I'll pull them back out. Waiting on one of these rods to take off screaming. There ain't no locking them down here. I had actually thought about it, but there's nothing that could save them. If I locked it down in that chair, they'd be gone. We didn't see the north one. We've seen the like the big one. There's a shorter one that's off in the water. All right, back to the bacon. Here you guys go. And Lonnie said, "Let there be light," and there was light. All right, hoagies or menhaden. Kind of looks like a gizzard shad. Kind of got the same scales and all that crap. When I cut them, they're full of mud like gizzard shad are. Thank you, Cadence. I'll try to take more pics. Oh, sorry, guys. We're after the river monster. His name is Julius. I won't be live incredibly long tonight, but I'll at least stay live for that current swing so we can try to get a big shark. I've been up since 7 o'clock fishing. Yeah, I'll be doing a catch and cook tomorrow. I caught some black sea bass, some whiting, and a bunch of stone crabs. So I'm going to make some fish tacos, and I'll do a crab boil on the stone crab claws and the blue crab claws. And then I haven't decided how I want to cook up the fish yet. I'll probably fry it like I do either crappie or walleye. I'll come out first thing in the morning and try to add to the fish. I caught probably 7 or 8 sea bass today that might have measured. I was just having fun though. I didn't even film. I was just throwing them back. I filmed this evening for a little while. I didn't film at the pier. I was just hanging out having fun. It'll be some pretty good videos. Yeah, I'll grab a lemon from the IGA. I'm thinking on Saturday because I got to check out at 10. I'll probably get up about 6:30. I'll probably load the car Friday night. I'll get up at 6:30 and come out here for the tide swing and try to put together one more video. What's crazy is I'm catching fish every cast with shrimp. You know, like every 15 seconds I'm reeling one in, but they're all tiny. I hooked a big fish earlier on a piece of shrimp, but I didn't get it in. The hook popped up. It's the only one. So it's the only like actual store on the island. It's the same IGA that I walked into when I was 14 years old and bought shrimp. It looks exactly the same. This is the only place that I've ever vacationed except for Myrtle Beach. It's the first place I ever went, so I was always kind of drawn back to it. I think this is the fifth or sixth time I've been down here. I stopped at a taco joint for dinner. I got shrimp tacos and Baja fish tacos. I tried the fish ones, but I haven't tried the shrimp ones yet. But it's local shrimp right off the boat. Yeah, there's hardly any IGAs left. There was one down in Greenback when I lived down there, and then they're few and far between now. The bugs are horrible. Um, I'll show you. So, all day I've been wearing a t-shirt and shorts and Crocs. Then the evening came. Peep, peep the fit. Peep the fit. Put the hood on. Yeah, they're bad. The temperature been in the low 80s all day. The humidity's horrible. I mean, we could have a fresh fish place, but it wouldn't be saltwater. You know, it'd pretty much just be catfish and trout. What's up, Agent Lojo? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I should probably go put on my boots too, instead of trying to put my foot on a shark with Crocs on. Not the brightest idea. You got to see me struggling on that last live on Tuesday. Man, I caught this Atlantic sharp nose, and I could not get the hook out of that thing. That's I mean, I guess it's the island. It's still the back river. It's just houses on the back river. It's all the mansions. I launched my drone off the dock this morning and I sent it straight up, and you could see the mouth of this river and the ocean and everything. It was nowhere near as hard to fly as I was thinking it was going to be. I mean, I still got to tweak, how I fly it and stuff, but I got to learn how to get good footage with it. But I mean, it's easy to fly. It's just two simple joysticks. I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate it with my catfishing videos back home. Not a whole lot of places I can actually launch it because I'm usually hiking through the woods to fish. Well, yeah, over the water, but I'm saying like actually launching the drone. I'll have to find a pretty good opening to get it up. And going back to the shrimp, we got fish busting behind us. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. When it's really high tide like this, it's so hard to get bit. But as soon as it starts going out, they fire up. What up, Henry? I'm back at the house now. I fished at the pier earlier. Fished off this dock this morning. Hey, we're hooked up. Hooked up on the shrimp. I can't see it. Let's see what we got. Oh, Atlantic croaker. Got us a croaker. They flare their gills like a white bass or a yellow bass do. It's a Atlantic croaker. They're good bait, but I'm gonna let him live because I've killed enough of them already. Hear that? That's why they call him a croaker. Sorry, guy. It should be bait. I'll let him go because I've got a crap load of bait. Hooked up again. Oh, he got off. That one got off. I'm just standing right behind the camera casting in the shallows behind the dock. That's where I've been catching all those fish. It ain't shallow now. It's probably 10 foot deep now. Nope. Stole the bait. Stole the bait. I'm waiting on one of those rods to start screaming. That tide's fixed to change. It's definitely slowing down. We'll try up front because it's slowing down a little. think they're in that shallower stuff out of the current. Oh well, we'll leave it out there. See if anything will take it. Once that current gets really slow, I'll start throwing the cast net. Get some live finger mullet, put them on my small rods. Try to catch a redfish. Like on the dock or to build a fire? I got a bunch of firewood here. There's quite a few loose boards on the dock too. We got an incoming tide, Rudd. Once it turns slack and start going out, that's when I've been getting bit. It's almost up all the way though. I know, right? The next one I catch, I ain't gonna worry about getting the hook out of it. This is gonna be steaks. Gotta take some steaks back for a couple guys at work. I don't know if it's the slack tide that's a good time, but the slack tide here, it doesn't last but 10 minutes, man. This tidal swing is so drastic. But I've noticed once it starts going back out, that's when the fishing really picks up here. Now, for the smaller fish, once it starts coming in, that's when I'm catching everything on shrimp. But once it starts going out, that's when I'm getting those bigger sharks. I've never seen a place with this big a tidal swing. I've only got 3 rods out. I got 5 more up there that I could throw out, but my first night I was here, it was too hectic to keep up with all of them. So I'm just running the 3 with braid. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird watching it change because I mean it's pretty much instant. It'll come in, hang out for a second, and then go right back out. It's like, where'd the water go? But I always thought, fishing a rising tide was always better. But I don't know. This trip's made me think different. Once it starts going out, man, it's like it's feeding time for them. I think it's because it pulls them all back out to the baits that I've casted out a mile. But there ain't getting it to stick on the bottom. I mean, like you could use a pound of lead, it ain't gonna stick. It's that freaking rough. Yep. All of a sudden, it just starts going the other way. I tried 8 ounces of lead that first night, and it was still taking it. So I just said, screw it. I'm just running fours. I let the I let the current do its thing. No planes tonight. 2 days ago, I was fishing. It was the evening, and some helicopters flew over. And like 5 minutes later, another helicopter flew over, and 6 freaking guys jumped out of it with parachutes. I'm assuming they were training. It was pretty cool to see, though. I ain't seen no dolphins either. Not tonight. They've been coming around the whole time. All right, that tide has slowed way down. It's fixing to swap directions. We'll get ready. Well, that ain't the brightest boat in the world. They just went by with no lights on at all. No, I ain't caught anything but a little croaker. That's about to change though. Found one biting over here. See if I can get him. All right. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We got a spot. We got a spot. Apparently these are really good eating. Come on. on, guy. Come on, guy. See how they get their name, Spot? Let him go. Just trying to catch some fish, guys. Sorry. I'm not good at live. right. See what this is. It's a grunt. We got a grunt. Quit. Can y'all not see me over there near that chair fishing? All right, I'll come back and hang out with y'all. That wasn't a shark. That was a fish that's a member of the grunt family. It's pretty much a bait fish, I guess. I was just passing time. Oh, we had a drag pillar and everything. On the shrimp. On the shrimp. I've been up way too long. Yeah, that's about all the action we're getting. Just the chair with the rods. It's peak high tide right now, so I don't expect much. I just wanted to go live for a while. That bite will probably happen around 12. I don't know if I'll make it that long. I've been up since 6:30ish. Yeah, I'll take y'all on a journey, and then I'll probably hop off this live. I just want to show y'all the crab traps real quick. Barely hold my dang eyes open. I just pulled this one. I don't know what's in it. I heard something flopping. That little. All right. Can y'all see that fish? I'll dig him out of here. Oh, it's a grunt in the crab trap with the chicken. We'll throw him back and get the crab trap back in there. Here's what was current. You can see it now. We'll check this one. This one needs bait. It's got old bait in it. Hold on. I gotta set the phone down. All right. This one, stone crab, right there. Paws on him. He's gonna eat good. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm freaking tired. I appreciate everybody that stayed in here. I'm gonna reel these rods up and hit the hay. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow sometime.